And we're rolling.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Oh, hi.
What's going on?
I'm kind of sick.
Yeah, you sick?
Kind of sick.
We got Purple here today, too, doing the news.
Chilling.
Hey.
Chilling.
Yeah. You get sick like with a cold sick or what?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. I had a fever when I woke up.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I'm underwater. You know that weird feeling?
Yeah.
And I'm kind of sniffly and my throat feels weird. So I don't know what happened.
I'm sorry.
I better kick it because I don't have time for this bullshit.
Yeah.
No time to be sick.
No, I
Don't
hear
get me
you.
sick.
There's
Both
no
of you.
time. Well, I'll try not to make out with you during this podcast, Purple. It's going to be hard, but I'll try.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
I'd like to
man.
see that.
Of course
Me
you would.
too. I would like to see
Purple's
it too.
like, I'd like to see that.
Yeah?
So I'm going to make out with Purple and you can film it,
And then I'm gonna
but
die.
then
of the
she's going to
flu.
get sick. That's the problem.
Yeah. I don't think she'll die.
No, I don't think she'll die either.
No.
I think it'll be fine.
I'll live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's up, Jeff? So you feel like shit again?
I feel like shit
Because
again.
you got
yes.
wasted again.
Again.
How was ministry?
And I told myself I was not going to drink this week, but then I forgot
Wow,
it was
that worked
Kelsey's
out great.
birthday because I went this weekend. I
You
went
never say
to-
you forget it's your wife's birthday on the air. Never say
No,
that.
I don't even, yeah. I didn't really forget, like, because we went away this weekend,
Right.
and we went to Pennsylvania. We went to it was called Field of Screams. It was like a haunted fucking area, like there's haunted houses and haunted hayrides and all that kind of shit there. It was pretty cool. And then that was Friday night, and then Saturday we went to a Renaissance fair. I've never been to a Renaissance fair before.
That's kind of
Me
insane that
neither.
you've never been to
I
a
think it was
Renaissance fair.
insane too, and I felt like a little kid. Like I was very excited.
It was nice.
It was like a fucking nerd festival. It was
It's definitely a
great.
nerd festival.
Oh my god, it was fucking awesome.
I want to go.
Yeah, you should. We totally gotta go. We should do a fucking
You're
field
always
trip.
doing things that I want to do.
I think it's
Yeah.
too late.
It's yeah, they're all
Yeah,
over
they're
with.
all done.
They're all done.
Like the
Next
one
year.
that happens in Fort Tryon Park happens in summer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And there's
And
that.
the one in Tuxedo, New York, happens a bunch of weekends, but it's also when it's warmer out.
Yeah, but it ends like first week of October, second week of
Right,
October, or
right.
something like
What
that.
goes on
but
there? Just shopping and people doing
shopping
crazy
and
shit.
Jousting.
food, yeah, food
Acrobats.
and yeah, jousting and sword fighting and.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's all like
I used
from
to
the
date-
Renaissance
I used to
period.
date a guy that went and played hurdy-gurdy at these things. Remember Paul I used to date, and he would want me to come play a big drum because he always liked to put a really small girl on a big drum.
Yeah,
He just thought that was like cute.
you were his wench.
Yeah, well, no,
Yeah.
not if I was playing. I was, playing music. You're
You
a
could,
musician.
it was great though, man, because it was like some people put a lot of effort into their costumes. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And some people
That's not a
put
costume. That's a way of life. for some
yeah,
of those
well, and then
people.
some people put like no effort into their costumes. You know what I
Those are
mean?
people
Like
that are just putting on shit to go.
Yeah.
and have fun.
it was fucking awesome. Yeah. Purple, you should totally go.
I got plenty
There
of
was-
costumes to
Dude,
choose from if I do go.
The one thing that I liked the best, like there was like you could sword fight your friend or your significant other,
Oh, I would
and you
love
had
that.
you had like balloons on your shoulders and then balloon on your head, and the first one to lose all their balloons loses. You know what I mean? And like. Me and I was there with little Matt, and we were just fucking sitting on the side, screaming at people fucking who were sword fighting. Like these little kids in there, you know what I mean? Like one moment you'd have like a whole bunch of little kids in there like fighting each other.
What was it called? This particular Ren Fair?
The Renaissance Fair? I don't
Doesn't
know.
have a
It was in
name.
Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
It was like
you were out
Pennsylvania.
there.
Yeah,
Where'd you
yeah.
stay?
We stayed at like an Airbnb like by a lake and like this little
Nice.
cabin and yeah, it was cool. And it was like it was like out in the middle of fucking nowhere. It was great. And we took some picture with some cows. We were like we're like on our way back, and like there was like this family on the side of the road like taking pictures in front of like all these cows like up against this fence. So like and we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. So like all of a sudden like they see us window lickers fucking coming by, you know what I mean? Like staring out the window looking at them, and we like turned around and they're like we pull up and they're like, we see all you guys got New York plates. I'm like, yeah, we don't have cows in Brooklyn, you know what I mean? So we took
And you used to like cows before you started eating meat.
I still
again.
like cows. I love them very much.
I love them
And
very
we
much.
went, and it was funny though because we went up there and the girl's like, yeah, it's my family's farm. She's like, the electric fence is off, but the cows are mean, so be careful. You know what I mean? Apparently they bite.
Yeah,
So
good.
yeah, well,
Fuck you.
it's a dairy farm.
I almost hit a cow once when I was in Colorado coming down the mountain.
Yeah.
Just like a sharp turn. I was like, "Arr!" Just cow just
That's 'cause you
chilling
drive
there
too fast.
staring at me. Yeah. We know.
I hit a few cows in my day. Whoa.
Jesus fucking Christ. Disgusting.
Yeah. Fucking
You're
right.
terrible.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun, man.
And Ministry was good.
Ministry was fucking great.
Really?
Ministry
I'm
was
so
great.
jealous.
Al Jorgensen looks like he's like.
Where was that?
That was at Terminal 5. Apparently they played on Brooklyn Steel, I think, on Monday night, and then
Okay.
they played last night at Terminal 5.
Okay.
I wanted to go so bad.
And
Why didn't
did
you
it?
go?
Yeah,
Why didn't you go?
yeah.
I don't know.
And a bit. Why didn't you? I didn't know you liked Ministry.
I was
Would've brought you
broke. I
along.
was
Could have
like,
been mine and Kelsey's date. It was.
On Kelsey's birthday? Yeah, that wouldn't have got dark.
It would have got totally dark.
Yeah. A very dark purple.
Yeah.
A plum, if
Yeah.
I might.
Don't make fun of my color.
But it was cool, man. Like some band Death Fist opened up, Death Grip or something like that opened up. Death Grip,
heard
I
of
think
Great
it's
with
called.
band names.
Death Grip, I think it was. Well, because
Yeah.
if I really liked it, I would have remembered their name.
Sometimes
but
you don't, even when you're like, this band was awesome, but I don't remember.
yeah,
the
that's
name.
true. That's true. My memory is just fucking awful.
And you don't even smoke weed.
No, I don't.
But drinking really also kills your brain cells.
Yeah.
So, especially if you drink a lot.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's not good for you. And I drank a lot last night.
Yeah, I
but,
can see that.
But it had, but they had this like laser show thing. Like they had lasers on their hands, and it was all right. It was entertaining, but it was just not my thing. It was like kind of they had a live drummer, but everything else was electronic.
Yeah.
And then there was like the singer was kind of doing like rap shit over it, I guess.
I don't like that.
Yeah, not really my thing. But it was interesting. It was cool. They had a live drummer, which was good. And then Ministry was fucking great, man. They played a lot of new shit. And then the last like 4 or 5 songs was, fucking Thieves and
Yeah. The stuff everyone was there for.
yeah.
Yeah.
And but people were there for the newer stuff too. I think they want to hear some newer Ministry. Al Jorgensen actually looks like he's taking care of himself.
That's good.
Yeah, he looks a little thin. Like last time I saw him on that Sphinx tour, he looked like he fucking ate himself. I mean, he was like
Yeah,
a blimp.
bloated, right?
Yeah, he was like a balloon with dreadlocks. It was fucking creepy looking.
Yeah.
But this one, he's lost he's had to lose fucking 50, 60 pounds.
Yeah. I
He
saw
looks
Guns N'
better.
Roses the other night, and Slash looks like he's taking care of himself.
Oh, yeah, you saw
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses?
Yep. I haven't seen them since 1992 when they played at Giant Stadium with Metallica.
Wow.
And that was when they used to take like 3 hours to set up between Metallica and them, so you would have nothing to do for like
Right,
2-3
right.
hours. And then Axl Rose got pissed off and walked off stage in the middle of his song.
Awesome.
Like it was they were out of control back then.
Yeah.
But I I thought they might all look like shit.
Yeah.
Axl kind of starting to look a little bit like Donald Trump, I have to say.
Oh no!
It's pretty terrible because he was such a good-looking guy when
Yeah.
he was young. Slash looks good, like he's taking care of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like he hasn't. He kind of looks like he went back to looking the way he did back when.
Well, what's
the
wrong-
hair's the same, the hat's the same, the glasses are the same, the clothes are the same.
And what's good is he's got that hair that just kind of cover his face.
Yeah, you can't
Even if-
see his face.
Even if he has a
He's
wig.
got the sunglasses on. Yeah, it could be attached to his hat for all I
Yeah,
fucking know.
yeah.
He had a million guitars with him.
Yeah.
Such a show off, but he's great. He's a great guitar player.
But there was that, how long they played for hours.
4
I mean,
hours.
Oh
Was that the
my
one
God.
where
Almost
Pink
4
came
hours.
on stage or something?
What?
Did
I heard
Pink
Pink-
came on stage?
I don't know.
Did Pink come on stage?
heard
No,
somewhere.
it was just Guns N' Roses. It was a night with Guns N' Roses. There's
4
no guests.
hours.
There was no openers.
Did you
no
stay for the whole
guests.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I heard
Of
Pink was
course.
just like in the crowd and she was
I
like
bought
called up.
I bought tickets to that for someone for their birthday. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
was taking him to that. $600. I'm staying for
Jesus.
4 hours.
Awesome.
Yeah, not really.
Luckily, Chris bought tickets to Ministry last night.
Yeah,
So.
it still wouldn't have been that much money.
Yeah.
That was like medium seats too. They had other tickets that was like 2 tickets for like $1,000.
Where was it? Madison Square
Madison
Garden?
Square
Crazy.
Garden.
I just bought hockey tickets for Kelsey for her birthday for Madison
She
Square
likes
Garden.
hockey?
Nice.
Yeah, well, we've been talking about going to. Listen, I'm not a big sports guy. I enjoy a hockey game once in a while, but neither one of us has been to a live hockey game.
Okay.
So I bought, and we've been talking about going forever. So I bought us tickets to go
fair.
to the New York Rangers, Boston Bruins. At,
Oh, you're going to New York, Boston, no less.
yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
You're gonna have a wicked pisser.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking dress Kelsey up all in Bruins wear and
Oh,
shit
Jesus
like that.
Christ. Just so someone will beat the shit out of her? Like, what's that about?
No, just so I can have her back. Fuck you.
Yeah,
You know what I
great,
mean? Just
wonderful.
antagonize
You
her.
live in New York. Stop it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I still got to root for my home team. You know what I
Well,
mean?
no, you don't. You don't
Yeah.
even like sports, really.
Yeah, no, I don't like
From
sports,
our home
but
team. So
it's stupid
but
then.
but from a place where I was born, I still gotta
I
fucking
don't know.
represent. You know what I mean?
Represent.
Whatever.
I know.
Silly.
I've lived in New York almost as long as fucking Massachusetts now. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's fucking weird. It's
Yeah,
fucking
You're
weird.
from Massachusetts.
Originally, yeah.
He's an asshole.
Yeah. Going on 21 years this year.
Going on
Yeah.
21 years.
Yeah,
asshole.
been here, yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah. I'm fucking New York asshole. I don't know what
I
you
think,
call that.
well, no,
Massive
we're
hole.
not assholes like people from Boston. So
I guess
we
you're
don't
right.
have that.
Yeah,
yet.
no, I'm kind of an asshole, nice guy, I guess, huh? A nice guy.
It's just a different way of life.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Remember
you call
when
it.
I was at your family's house and someone that was there, I don't remember if it was a neighbor or a relative.
That was a family friend. I know
Right,
exactly.
it was a family friend that was giving me a hard time about the Red Sox or something.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
Yeah, you
You're
shot
gonna
that
give
down
me
pretty
a hard
quick.
time about sports because I'm from New York? Who gives a flying fuck?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, and it was fun. Well, it's still funny to this day. I'll bump into people who I haven't seen, and they're like, "Yo, so fucking, you Yankees or Red Sox now." I'm like, I really don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
who
either team.
cares?
You know what I mean?
Shove it up
So,
your ass. I
yeah.
have a life.
Yeah.
And my life doesn't. I don't play on one of those teams.
Yeah.
If I played on one of those teams, I would really care.
Yeah,
but I
exactly.
don't. So
Yeah.
it doesn't affect my life.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was a big sports betting person,
Yeah.
I would care. But otherwise, who gives a flying fuck? I guess it gives people something to care about because
Yeah.
no one likes their lives.
Well, even listen, even friends that I had growing up who weren't sports fans are now sports
Because
fans.
they're married with kids and they got
And they
nothing
got
fucking
nothing
else
better
to
to
do.
do.
They got nothing to do,
They
yeah.
need something to focus on besides their miserable fucking lives. So
I don't even watch TV. I don't have time for TV. I don't know how
Yeah.
people sit there obsessing over TV and TV shows. I'm like,
Yeah, I binge watch television.
I did
With
that
the Cheetos,
for the
right?
first time in ages.
Yeah, what'd
I
you
watched
binge watch?
Stranger Things. I watched the first season.
Of all things to binge watch, you watch Stranger
yeah, because
Things.
Derek told me to watch it.
Yeah?
The new season is coming on,
Influence.
and he said it would be something that I would appreciate.
And
Did you appreciate it?
I don't like things with kids in it
Yeah,
usually,
that's how I feel.
but it was actually very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all right, but it was kind of for kids.
It's not for kids.
It's not for kids, but it's almost like
incredibly scary.
but it's like a Goonies kind of fucking
I
scary.
never saw the Goonies.
Yeah, Rocky.
I haven't seen them.
You never saw the Goonies
Nope.
either? What the fuck?
I should have because that's in my day.
Yeah.
Her not seeing it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
she
no,
was
it
born
doesn't.
in the 90s.
That's true.
So,
Hey,
But the
hey.
Goonies, like, it's a kids movie. Like, you're supposed to watch that movie as a kid.
okay.
You know, I'm just
Well,
saying.
I watched Stranger Things because Derek told me that I would enjoy it.
All right, it was all right. I found it mildly
And
entertaining.
he had told me to watch The Killing, which I loved, which I also binged watched.
The
and I
Killing was
loved.
really good.
Yeah.
The first series was really good.
I
The
liked
second
all
one,
of it.
Yeah.
I was surprised that I liked all of it, actually. And then there was like a third series or something.
Yeah. I like the girl in it. The redhead.
Yeah. That's
Kinda-
what Derek said. He was like, you have to watch this because she has a really interesting face.
She's really interesting looking, right?
yeah.
Like she's.
So you want to watch her think about stuff.
Yeah.
She's a good actress.
Yeah, she is.
I saw her in something where she was supposed to be like pretty, and it was weird after having seen her in The Killing.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to picture her in that different way, like with makeup and a dress. You know what I mean? Like it was.
I think I
weird.
saw her in something else once too.
It was strange.
And she's very pretty, but she's just different
Very
looking.
strange looking.
Yeah.
Now I want to see what she looks like.
The
Yeah.
Killing is good. That's,
Yeah.
If you're gonna watch something, that was pretty,
Sounds like something
pretty
you guys
awesome.
would like.
Yeah, The Killing was good. Ozark was
Killing.
really good. You gotta watch Ozark.
I don't know. Well, I did I'm not feeling well, so I did my binge watching.
Good.
That's a good
I'm
excuse.
done now.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to stay on the couch
Good.
last
Binge
night
watch something.
and just not work for 20 hours or something because I'm constantly working and stressing. So
You gotta do it sometimes.
I can't even remember the last
I
thing I
very
watched.
rarely do that.
Last thing you watched?
It's gone.
Yeah, you want to Netflix
It's
and
been
chill
that
sometimes?
long. No, never.
She does smoke a lot of weed though, so we don't know.
Yeah.
It might have been. She might have watched something last
I'm just
week.
watching my
Yeah,
brain,
that's true.
like smoking a blunt.
That's true.
Yeah.
She might have saw something, didn't even know it.
Yeah. So Guns N' Roses did a lot of old stuff, which was nice.
Yeah.
They did some new stuff. Axel came out and he had multiple costume changes, which I thought
course
was
he did.
hilarious.
Now, what is going on with
He's
the
like a
costume
dancer.
changes going on? This
He
is
just
guitar
changes
solo
his
going
clothes.
on.
Yeah,
There's like
there's guitar solos going on. Whatever.
4 hours.
Then
Show
they
off.
bring.
Like
Then they
show
come
off.
out with a grand piano. Axel played the grand piano, and they zoomed
did
in on his
November Rain.
hands, and he had the biggest fucking gemstone ring on I've ever seen in my
Of course
life.
he did.
And I'm like, he put it on just because they knew the camera was going to be on his hands
Yeah.
for the piano, because they had big screens. You know,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
actually pretty awesome.
They did November
Flashy.
Rain.
Yes, they did. Well, he got the piano out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Home Sweet Home.
I don't remember if they did home.
That's not Home. It's Motley Crue.
Oh, then they didn't. Thank you.
Just trying to stump
I'm
you a
like,
little
no,
bit.
I don't remember that happening.
Yeah.
They did some
Got
covers
jokes.
though.
Yeah.
They did some covers.
They did some covers. What covers?
They did a Damned cover, which I thought was awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's
Heroes.
different.
And they did a guitar-driven, no vocals version of "Wish You Were Here."
Spin that mic more to your face. Where I see you talking to
It's
today.
too late now.
No, you've been.
I
Yeah.
did a guitar. They did a guitar-driven like instrumental version of "Wish You Were Here,"
All right.
which was nice. So they did some interesting things.
That's cool.
And then they would go back to being Guns N' Roses, and they would take these little moments where they would do like something different.
Right.
So interesting.
I'm sure they did all their hits and shit, right?
They did, yeah. I mean, you have 4 hours. You can do all your fucking hits.
Yeah.
They did some songs that I didn't know at all because I don't know anything after a certain album. So that's when I went to the bar to get some drinks.
Yeah, I bumped into Alex last night, and he was saying he was at
Guns N' Roses.
Roses
Monday,
also.
maybe?
I
Because
think it
Sunday was sold
Monday.
out.
I think it was Monday.
They
yeah.
added Monday because Sunday was sold out. To see the Garden sold out, too, is demented.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, the amount of people in
that
there.
amount of tickets. Oh my god! You know how much fucking money they're
Yeah,
making.
and
Great
outside,
people, man.
outside
Like,
people
Yeah.
were like, "Do you have extra ticket? $1,000." People were literally offering like $1,000 for a ticket.
Wow.
That's why I
outside.
didn't go. I
Crazy.
can't.
Yeah, I would have been like sold.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's the thing you do. You buy, $300 tickets and then you go sell it for $800
Yeah.
in front.
Well,
But
that's
you got to hope
hate
that it's
that.
going to sell out. That's the thing. You never know.
too many concerts and shit for me. I'm fucking.
Yeah, I rarely go to stuff like that. I don't really like
Yeah, that's a
arena
big
shows.
big stadium
I don't
shows.
like that stuff. I
Yeah,
don't
me
usually
either.
do it. So, but it was good.
Nice.
Once in a while, I like to see something in a bigger place.
Yeah.
Well,
once
you
in a
never
while.
know who's gonna drop dead, so I'm just like
That's
rushing
true.
to see everybody.
That's
I'm
true.
like a
Yeah.
concert junkie. Like,
That's true.
Yeah, I mean they looked pretty decent. I have to say.
so I have time to see them. They're not gonna
Yeah,
die.
I don't think they're gonna die.
Yeah,
They
like
seem
Tom
like they're
Petty.
trying to pull in it together. Oh, poor Tom Petty.
Yeah, that's a shame. He was fucking too young to
Yeah.
be fucking.
Too young to drop dead.
Yeah,
That happens a lot.
he ain't coming around here no more.
Well, you know what? He got to do his anniversary tour, and he said it was like so amazing that he got to do that right before he died.
Yeah.
He got to do the tour he always wanted to do, and he felt like he got the recognition he always wanted to get. And that's
good.
rare.
Yeah.
That people get to say that and they mean it, and then they drop dead.
Yeah,
So, cool. He got to do his thing.
it's good.
Which
and
is
it
pretty
wasn't.
awesome.
And he didn't kill himself, which was nice.
Which, he didn't kill himself.
yeah. It's
So he
always
wasn't
nice.
miserable. So what do we have in the news? Speaking of dead Tom Petty.
All right, yeah. Let's hit some news. Tell us what's going on this week of fucking shit.
This week of shit.
Yeah.
We have Outback Steakhouse at the center of bizarre conspiracy.
Oh, I just thought the
theories.
story.
What?
I just thought the story was kind of funny, so I just
Outback
pulled it.
Steakhouse.
Yeah, that's kinda-
That's not very metal.
No, I know, but
he
but
made
it's-
it metal.
But it's kind of metal.
Who doesn't love going to Outback Steakhouse? Good
I don't.
Food, fun times. Yeah, you definitely don't.
Yeah.
I really kind of don't either, except for the bloomin' onion.
The bloomin' onion.
man.
Don't they have that at BBQs also? Is that like a thing?
I don't think so. The bloomin' onion. The bloomin' onion. That's from.
bloomin' how do you say
That's from Outback.
Really?
Yeah.
I could swear they had that at BBQs.
No, because that's why you gotta buy fucking. It's from. I was like,
What? Was that supposed to be Australian?
yeah, that was my
Jesus.
Australian accent.
That was terrible. It just
Oh
sounded like
my
you had a
God.
stroke and you were talking after the stroke.
Yeah,
Oh no, stop it.
Go ahead, Purple.
Anyway, fun times, satanic rituals.
we
Wait,
can't hear
what?
you. Purple, talk louder.
A recent deep dive by
No,
the
louder.
Twitter. Eat my soul. No, that's not what it says. Anyway, yeah, they're just raising some eyebrows. The user's tweet has been retweeted more than 100,000 times. Started an intense investigation.
I should have printed out.
What is this?
I should have printed out the picture. I read the story.
The picture?
Yeah, there's a picture.
Of
So-
what?
Apparently,
so-
there's just a pentagram.
No, so Purple smokes a lot of weed.
Yeah, she does.
Purple,
she does.
I'm gonna have to send you these stories so you
No,
can.
no,
fucking-
it's funny that she doesn't know what's going on, actually.
Yeah.
It's much funnier.
so
Much better that she was like, hello, today's news.
yeah. So apparently, there's like. If you look at a map and you look at all these Outback Steakhouses,
It
in
forms
like
a
certain areas,
pentagram?
it forms a pentagram.
Okay, we
yeah.
have
Are
to
you serious?
post that
This is what-
on our Facebook page
Yeah,
because that's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Who figured that out?
Yeah,
Somebody
who had the
very
time?
bored.
Yes.
You know, you say
Somebody
you don't
with
have
a
time
lot
to
of free
watch
time.
television. That person
Yeah.
has a lot of
That
time to
guy's
watch
got.
television.
Well, no, he doesn't because he's busy with conspiracy theories. They don't watch
Well,
television.
So
yeah.
he
That's
thinks
true.
that Outback is like, worshiping the devil.
Well, why don't you tell us,
Yeah,
Purple?
Purple. Well, you're asking me the question. You're a fucking newscaster.
I failed. Yeah, so I guess that's what's going on with Outback. Next.
Wow.
Yeah.
She just can't even deal.
Yeah, Purple.
What happened, Purple?
I don't know. I think that was it, though. I think we covered it, It said,
Wait,
Satan.
Purple, I'm going to teach you how to do the news. Okay? See, this is
Jeff
what you
can
do.
barely read, so this
But
will be interesting.
really, it just turns out to be a coincidence. It was almost 1,000 locations.
have the
It's
solution.
bound to create some crazy shapes if you look hard enough. You know what I mean? And you got to act it a little bit purple. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you
Oh, you want her to act?
a little
Get
bit, like
excited?
put some enthusiasm into it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like you're gonna be an actor someday.
I'll give her the
right?
shocker.
So it's like when you go to the
I'll give her the
therapist
shocker
and they
while
give you all
she's
these
doing the,
pictures and they're like, oh, what do you see? So
No,
you're
that's
saying
Rorschach.
this guy was a Satanist.
We should
Right.
give.
I'm going to give her the shocker while she does the newscast.
Oh
and
my
we'll
God,
see.
no.
Yeah,
Let's
we
see
have
if
a
that-
shock collar.
She doesn't know what the shocker is.
Well, we have a shocker.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, two in the pink.
That
one
actually
mistake.
kinda sounds
yeah. She said it sounds fun.
Yeah, two in the pink, one a
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah. This is the shocker.
Wait, no, not that.
This
Not
is the
that.
shocker.
All right, you have to cut your nails though. 'cause
I
this
know,
one
I
time,
know.
I had some girl go Freddy
I always
Krueger
cut
on
my
me.
nails when
It was
I'm
not cool.
when I'm
Yeah.
gonna hook up with the ladies.
Yeah,
So always cut my nails.
yeah, it's not cool, man.
But on my right hand.
Yeah.
So if you see me with no nails on my right hand, you know what has recently occurred.
Yeah,
Vagina.
Yeah, vagina.
you got little nails, all right.
Oh yeah, they're growing. I haven't had vagina in quite some time.
She's
right.
busy at the
Probably
gym.
like
Look at this
4
girl.
years.
All she does
Yeah,
is
no,
go
I
work
know.
out.
Fucking shoulders again. I'm gonna have to start working out with purple.
Ripped.
I'm actually going right after this.
Of course she is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Tonight.
Of course she is.
I'm gonna go tonight because I gotta get rid of some of these toxins out
Yeah,
of my
you look
fucking
dead.
body. I
You
feel,
look
on,
dead.
come with me.
You look like somebody
feel
punched you in the
dead.
face.
That'd
Go
be
with
great.
I
purple.
feel dead. I can do
Go work
tricks.
out with purple.
I can do tricks. I can do pole tricks.
No,
Well,
it's a
bar
gym.
tricks, not pole tricks.
Oh,
Oh, you know
bar
how to do
tricks?
pole tricks? Were you a stripper?
I was, but in a former lifetime, I was.
There was a guy in my yoga class last night, and he was like really with the pointed toes and really flexible. And I finally went over to him, and I was like, "Are you a dancer or acrobat or gymnast or something like that?" And he was like, "I am a pole dancer." And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" This guy's like some international traveling pole dancer.
Nice.
And he came to my yoga class
Sick.
last night.
I'm a pole dancer.
what I wanna do.
No,
You're an asshole.
no, I'm just saying. I mean, he's got to be a little
You
feminine.
don't have to
So
be
what trick
gay
do
to
you
be
know
a
how to
pole
do?
dancer.
I'm not saying he's gay. That was very judgmental of you.
Well, what was that supposed to mean?
I mean,
Oh,
that means
here
he
we
was a little
go.
feminine.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Next story, Purple, before
All right.
we get
Anyway,
Jeff into trouble.
an Iron Maiden fan at a concert in San Bernardino, which I've been there before.
I can do
Friggin'
pole
awesome.
tricks.
He got like burned from a bonfire that the fans like lit in the crowd. And
in the crowd.
I think so.
In the
if I
crowd?
didn't-
Yes.
Yeah, and the skin on his legs peeled off, quote unquote.
Oh.
And he said the skin grafts he received became infected, almost forcing him to have both legs amputated.
Holy
See, there
shit.
you go, Purple. You're getting a little enthusiasm going.
Yeah, I mean this story really got me going.
Yeah.
It's like wow, fire. I don't know.
It is. You know, he's suing the promoter.
Yeah, now
Well, I
he's
mean, he should.
suing.
I guess he should sue someone at least for.
Somebody should have.
And where'd this happen?
How did
I
they
was in
let
San
a
Bernardino.
bonfire even happen during a concert?
But dude, like,
It's a huge venue.
Have you ever
It's
been-
the amphitheater? I've been there. It's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. I
And-
saw Ozfest there.
I remember going to Lollapalooza at
and people set bonfires.
Yes, it used to be called Great Woods in Massachusetts, and
He
and
probably got
you-
drunk and jumped.
Well, yeah,
in the fire.
everybody started ripping down the fence and building bonfires.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
It was
I think they did this
awesome.
when I
Well, you're
was there
supposed to
too,
have
and I'm having
security for that.
flashbacks.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're supposed to have security.
Purple,
for
you
that
weren't even
stuff.
born yet in 1992, I don't think.
No,
She
no,
was
I
actually
two.
born.
All
Yeah,
right, you
I
were
was
too.
two.
All right.
just made it.
Yeah, so during I think it started when Ministry went on because it went Ministry and then the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and like the people started ripping the fence down and
I don't
building
understand.
bonfires.
That's just not.
And
good.
it was funny because it was like kind of the end of like Satanic Panic era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like in the newspapers, they were saying that it looked like a bunch of Satanists dancing around the campfires. You know what I mean? So
Well, maybe it was.
Everyone thinks we're worshiping the devil.
yeah, it's like, bro, it's the Red Hot Chili Peppers, man.
Speaking of worshiping, there's another story about a former British punk rocker who turned ISIS.
Yes.
Jihad.
I
Yeah.
don't know. And then he was reportedly killed in a drone strike.
It's a she.
Sally. Yeah, her name's Sally.
Yes.
Who was Sally?
She was an aspiring punk rock musician in England in the 90s.
In
She
what band?
played in the all-women band Crunch Fitness. No, just
Yeah.
kidding. It is spelled like Crunch Fitness, though.
That is how the word crunch is spelled.
Yes.
Well, you can crunch like the candy bar crunch with the C.
KR. Yeah.
Crunch is spelled with a C.
Yeah.
Well, this is a K.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's not.
Oh,
That's
that's not
punk-
Crunch?
No.
I guess I've never been to
It
Crunch.
is. It's
No.
crunch. It's punk rock.
Yeah, it's punk rock.
Oh, wait, you know the band?
Yeah. No, I don't know the band, but
Yeah.
apparently she was. I just read the article. So
Well, apparently the career didn't work
Where
out
was she
for her.
born? Does it say where she was originally from?
England. In England, it just says.
it's like a white girl from England. There was a picture of her on that
Yeah.
That's crazy.
thing. Yeah.
But she changed her name
People
to
get so
Sakina
brainwashed.
Hussein.
Of course she
and
did.
Moved to the Syrian Islamic State stronghold Raqqa. Jones is believed to have converted after meeting Juniad Hussein 20 online. So people are just corrupting people on the internet. I hear this all the time. I don't know how.
Yeah.
But I can't even find like a
Naive.
boyfriend, and people are corrupting other people over the fucking internet. Like, I don't even understand. Like,
But the sad part about it though is she brought her fucking 12-year-old kid with her.
oh, now they're dead
Yeah.
because of the drone. And
Yeah, and now the both of them are dead.
Good times.
Yeah.
so the Pentagon wasn't able to confirm her death. Speaking of Pentagons, no, it was just a joke.
Jeez.
Pentagon. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
No, purple.
We're all worshiping the devil and
We are-
ISIS.
And ISIS apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the
that's
metalheads in the world.
Yeah. She's punk rock though, so fuck her.
Yeah, I hate punk. Sorry, punk people. Oops.
It's all right. It's all right. You
Every
can say
right to your
stuff.
opinion.
Yeah, all of a sudden all the punk rockers are going to be angry at purple.
Well,
Everyone
aren't they
thinks that
supposed
I'm
to be
punk rock
angry?
because I have like a
'Cause of your
shaved head.
hair, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Your
like,
hair.
I fucking hate punk. Like all of it.
I tell
Yeah.
people you like dubstep and metal. I tell
Yep,
people
that
all
is
the
exactly
time.
what I like.
I know.
See, you
I
know
know
me
what's up.
best.
I pay attention.
Why is Justin Bieber in our news again? Should
He's
we
always
ban
in the
him?
news.
Because-
It's
be-
Marilyn
no,
Manson's fault.
because I like-
they're fucking butt buddies.
Because I like
Oh,
the Marilyn Manson fucking Justin Bieber feud.
Yeah. All right. It's still going on,
you-
apparently.
It's still going on.
All right. Tell us about it.
I
Right.
find it mildly entertaining.
Jeff is entertained.
Wait, Manson first of all like made an ass of himself on stage and like climbed up and had
Yeah.
a whole thing.
Climbed
fall
on something
him.
that didn't even look very sturdy.
Yeah,
he
I watched
he
a
must have been
video
on
of
some
it.
serious cocaine.
He
like,
broke his ankle.
I don't know.
So
He
stupid.
really did. Oh,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
such a baby
They had to
about it,
stop
though. I
the
would've
show.
totally got up and kept going.
I mean,
I don't know.
if his ankle was like broken in half, no, you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy. That thing didn't look like light too. It just like
it
floated
fell
down.
right on
Yeah.
him.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure if it was, I'm sure it was all aluminum, but you know, it's
If you just fall at a weird angle and something falls on you, it's easy to break a bone.
yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's also not a young man and probably doesn't take the greatest
yeah.
care of himself, right?
Oh, I don't think so.
So his
He
bones
was
might
probably
not be as
freaking out.
strong as someone who's like doing weight bearing exercise and getting their full allotment of calcium and iron every day.
He's got to be 50 something.
Yeah, maybe.
I would assume so.
I'll look
it
that up while Purple
I
tells
just
us
watched-
the
Hopefully he learned a
story.
valuable lesson, you know?
I actually just watched a movie with Marilyn Manson in it.
What
It
was
was
it?
it's called Make Me a Martyr.
feel
It's
like
on
I've heard
that
of this
Shudder
before.
channel. It wasn't very good.
Well, that's surprising.
Well, I was looking forward to because honestly, I think he's a decent actor. He was in that movie we saw with fucking Asia Argento years ago. He played that like child molester.
He is the same age as me.
Really?
Yeah.
53?
I don't know that age.
Fuck you. You're such an asshole.
Shit.
Yeah.
See, 48.
He's
55.
48.
You're gonna be 49 this year.
No, I'll be 48.
Oh, you're gonna be 48
Yeah.
this year.
Brian Hugh Warner, born January 5th, 1969.
Wow.
I don't know. I think you're ageless. You're like an alien or
She
something.
is aging very
Yeah,
well.
it's good. You should
It's
you should
awesome.
stick your finger in my vagina and see
Yeah,
how tight it is.
I want to go
Yeah.
in her fountain
Yeah.
of youth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely my
Vagina
fountain of youth.
soup. Vagina soup.
It's because she steals the souls of people around her.
I do.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
true.
You could have my soul.
I already do.
Is that why I'm here? This is a spell, isn't it?
Yes.
You guys are like, let's make Purple do the news because
Yes.
she's high all the time.
All right,
Please tell
what's
us
going on
about
with
the
Justin
feud.
Bieber.
Justin Bieber, Marilyn Manson claims that he's a sex religious cult.
He's in a sex religious
Oh.
cult.
Yeah. Why?
There you go.
Really?
I don't know, Purple. You got to read
What did he do to Justin? Yeah, he gave him the shocker.
Okay, so Marilyn Manson knows how to keep his name in the press after revealing he's in a hard cast after a stage prop fell on him at a New York show, like we just mentioned. Had to cancel the majority of his fall tour, so what other way can he promote his album by talking shit, namely about Justin Bieber?
Right. What else is he doing? He's just sitting around. Might as
Sitting
well talk
around on
some
the
shit.
internet,
Yeah.
Oh, God,
connecting the
he's so
dots of
bored.
Outback Steakhouse.
Oh,
It was probably him that decided it was a pentagram.
It was Brian Warner.
He's like, I got to the bottom of this. Anyway, so in March, the pop star posted a selfie with the legendary shock rocker, woo, sparking a new friendship. Manson revealed the duo did have a falling out after Bieber teamed up with high-end fashion retailer
Yeah,
Barney's
we know
New
all
York.
that kind of stuff. You see,
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we know all that stuff. Get to what's the good stuff.
He apologized and forgave him, blah, blah, blah. Well, he's in some sort of sexual religious cult with an Asian version of Dave Navarro, apparently.
What?
I don't know.
The guy doesn't wear a shirt. I don't know exactly, but no, I don't like to fight with girls, so I don't want to fight with Justin Bieber.
What is happening?
I don't know. I like it though.
You like
It's getting
it?
dark.
I find it mildly entertaining.
Yeah,
I do.
I guess it's mildly entertaining.
The
do.
host then mentioned that she wondered what went through Justin Bieber's mind to wear his own version of a Manson shirt. Manson responded, I don't know, because I don't know how to use the mind of a squirrel, so I don't know what he's thinking.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, he's taking all sorts of little digs at the Biebs.
Yeah, the Biebs.
Aw. It is representing rock and roll, though. I appreciate the fact that you identify with the integrity that I try to represent with rock music, because if I don't do it, who else is going to? If you want to fuck with that, if you tap the cobra, you're going to get the fangs. If you kiss the cobra, you get the venom. I'm not really sure what that metaphor means, but you can just absorb that and put that in your own brain.
Wow.
Quote unquote, Manson.
Yeah.
He's hanging around in a cast taking some hallucinogenics,
Yeah, yeah.
apparently.
Oh my
Some
God.
mushrooms.
Something's
That is
going on
exactly
there.
what he's doing.
I took a little mushrooms this weekend.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous. I'm like always jealous of the things you're doing.
Yeah, so should hang
Damn
out more
it.
often, Purple.
Yeah, you look like shit.
Yeah, no. Listen,
I don't want to look like that.
He's
after
going
hanging out
a little
here.
too hard. Jeff's
What do you
going a
mean?
little too hard.
I am. Listen, it was funny.
You really look like you fell on your face.
I
His
know.
face is
But
completely red.
Kelsey even said to me like this morning, she's like,
You look like that.
"No, have you been using that under eye cream that I gave you?" And I'm like, Kelsey, I know I look like shit. I feel like shit. This is why I need to not drink.
You
for a
got to
week.
drink a ton of water today.
Yeah,
and
you
flush
look
it out.
like you need water.
I know.
Flush it out, dude. Get some Pedialyte. Or at least some Gatorade.
I did drink a Gatorade.
All right,
this
next
morning.
story.
Megadeth dress code, according to former guitarist
Oh,
Dave
Jesus.
Mustaine.
But you know what? Some bands, they should have a dress code
Yeah, they
because,
should.
like, you can't have one
the dog?
guy get on stage in like white pants or something if
Yeah.
you're in a metal band. I've seen that, and it's disturbing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, it actually,
Distracting.
if you're a certain type of metal band and one guy dresses like he's in a fucking industrial band, or it's just weird.
Yeah, well, it's one guy that wears a fuck. You know, you're in like a thrash metal band. Everybody's wearing like black T-shirts, and one guy's
And
got
jeans,
like a fucking
right? And one guy's got like a white
no, like
That'll
a
be you.
bonded
tie-
shirt
like a-
on.
No, like a tie-dyed shirt on.
Grateful
You know,
Dead.
yeah. I've seen that too.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I mean?
weird.
Yeah.
All right, maybe you're trying to like assert your individuality, but I think
But don't.
certain bands should have a kind of a look that goes along with their sound. It's
Yeah.
just part of the thing. Like the long hair is like whatever.
Yeah.
So what is Megadeth's dress code? Tell us. I'm curious. Is it something douchey though? Like maybe it's something douchey.
I'm sure it's like jeans
no
and a
boot
T-shirt. I
coat,
don't
not
know.
no boot cut pants. Like something stupid. Tell us.
Tell us.
Tell us, Purple.
Okay, so Boderick? Is that how you say this guy's name?
Yeah, Boda.
He said he preferred for
something like that.
everyone's hair to be not in a ponytail and called the shots on who wore what on stage.
Yeah, I could see you wanting to have everyone's hair out
Yeah.
for photos,
Yeah.
especially if you're in a bigger
Headbanging.
band. Yeah.
He wanted you to carry yourself in a certain way. Well, I mean, all you have to do is look at my attire when I was in there. So I wore a button-up shirt on stage 90% of the time. It would be different requirements like that. This is when I first realized something we were talking about before this podcast, where you were talking about 50% of it's the music and 50% of it is the image. Up until Megadeth for me, it was no, it's 100% music. Because it goes a little into the understanding of human psychology, the way the band is perceived, the way we carry ourselves.
Like if I go see a black metal band and one guy is wearing shorts,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
stupid.
no, it's ridiculous.
Is he complaining about this?
The button-down shirts and the hair and the ponytail?
Yeah, is he complaining about it?
It seems like it.
It seems like he thinks that it should all be
It's
about,
about
the
the
music,
music,
which
yeah.
is true. It should all be about
It
the
is,
music.
but it's fucking Megadeth.
It should have a little smidge of you guys look a certain way. You're known
Yeah.
to look a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to hire like a guy that looks like Donald Trump, even if he's an amazing musician, to be in the band, probably.
Yeah.
Worth keeping in mind that Megadeth is essentially a business at this point.
Right.
So
Definitely. All big bands like that are a business.
Fuck
at this
yeah, they are.
point.
Seems to be conducting as such. Well,
Yeah.
at least he's doing so.
Button down shirt, though. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I
Is
don't
that
like
because
when the
Dave
first
Mustaine
buttons are open.
is into Jesus now? Is that something that fucking Dave Mustaine and Jesus?
Well, what are you gonna do, man? Some people are into Jesus.
Ugh.
You know?
Ugh. Two. I'm gonna go eat at Outback.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
Purple looks disturbed. I don't know what just
Yeah.
happened. She got the mad eyebrow knit going on for a minute there.
Decapitated guitarist and drummer bail said $100,000 each.
Each.
What did they do?
They kidnapped
Yeah,
and raped a girl, apparently on their tour
What?
bus.
Weren't you around for one of these stories?
I thought she was around for one of them, but maybe
Yeah.
she
Never
wasn't.
around.
Because I told
Yeah, you were.
I told the last incarnation of the story.
Oh, I guess you did. So
So I
maybe
don't
she wasn't here.
know.
Oh my God! So $100,000 each because apparently they're rapists.
Yeah, I don't. It hasn't been proven.
How
Yeah.
old is this girl?
She was at their show.
She was at their show. They brought her on the tour bus, and apparently they raped her on the tour bus. But she has made these claims about other people before.
So it's bullshit.
So, well, you don't know if it's bullshit, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. It's a lot of he said, she said at this point.
yeah. But these guys are from what, Poland?
Yeah.
And they're now in
So they can't be
bailed at
trusted?
$100,000. But it, that I'm sure they're going to get bailed because I mean $100,000 bail. I think you got to come up with like a $10,000 bond. I think it's like
I don't know how that
it's
works.
like 10% or something like that.
I don't know about that. And then what?
Well, it says the
And
band's
then you
now
have to
been
put
charged.
something up
Yeah,
for the
you get-
rest of the money.
Something like that.
But,
I forget how it works.
are they? I mean, can they do that if they're not even from here? I don't know.
I don't know. I used to know this shit when I used to watch Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, you used to watch a lot of Dog the Bounty Hunter. I remember it very well.
Yeah.
I said something to somebody about that the other day. They're like, "How the fuck do you know that show?" I'm Jeff. The only reason I know any stupid show is because of
I
Jeff.
used to enjoy that.
Well, apparently, they're saying they didn't do it.
That's it?
Yeah, and they're
that
charged. They're being charged.
Yeah, I think that was really it. That was all the article was about, just saying that their bail was set at $100,000.
Well, they're denying it. So
I'm sure they are. I don't know who.
Yeah, they're not going to be like, "Yeah, we definitely kidnapped and raped this bro
Yeah.
on our bus. Took turns,
Yeah.
fucking balling her. It was awesome."
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not.
it's hard. It's hard with those stories because you don't
It
know
is
if it was
hard.
consensual.
Like,
If she's like,
everybody
"Oh
was
my God, I want to
drinking.
go on the bus."
You
and
really
then-
don't know. You
you
don't
guys
know
say-
if she. Sometimes
Or-
she could have been like she had sex with them and was drunk and then was like.
and changed her mind in the morning.
And yeah, or it might have really been against her will. It's
Can you guys
really
both
hard
say
to
it
know.
was hard again?
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what she said. Is that it?
that was it.
And that's the news for today.
Thank you, Purple.
Thanks, Purple.
We do. You got to work on your enthusiasm with the.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Well, this is all practice.
She's
you know
not
what I
very
mean?
enthusiastic.
Next thing you
I
know,
told you I
she's-
got to
I
stick
didn't
a
know what
finger
was
in her
going
butt.
on. I kind of just rolled up in here
Yeah,
like,
and
what's
maybe you
this?
can sit on Melody's lap. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That would make
next
me
time you
much
can
more
sit in my lap.
enthusiastic.
Yeah, that's what we'll do next
And
time.
you can
She
do
can
like a
sit in my
puppet.
lap.
It'll be
You can do
like
like-
story time.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can do it like a puppet
she can
and like
tell
stick
us
your
the
finger up
news.
her butt.
Okay,
All right,
you're
let's not
getting
get
way
crazy.
too excited.
I'm just looking to see if I have one short nail.
Yeah.
I'll give you the pinky
Or just
purple.
send me the news.
Yeah.
Like a
No,
day
no, no,
beforehand.
no. We can't do
No,
that.
we can't
you
send
you
you
like
the
when
news.
it's random?
Well, it's also Jeff can't get his shit together that early either.
Sure, I was ready.
He said,
fucking.
"Sure, I can. I'm ready."
Well, you could send her the news like the day before, like
No, because I always want to wait till the last minute to
right.
make sure we
well,
get
that's
everything.
what I'm saying.
It's
Yeah,
all right. It was great. We found out about bonfires and Justin Bieber and
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, good times.
I can't believe you. So they have they had a
Rapists.
bonfire at the show you went to too.
I got very, very drunk at Ozfest, and I just remember kind of
No.
blacking out. And like at the end of my blackout, I was by a lake by the concert, puking in the lake, and everyone was like camping. So I met this like person who just came over, like, "Oh my God, are you alright?" Giving me water and stuff, and
That was nice.
yeah, it was awesome. And I got away from the lake, but I remember having like flashes of like when you said the whole taking the fence apart and burning it. I feel
Yeah.
like I've seen that being done there
Yeah.
too.
We
So
did
I
that.
mean, obviously, if they're still doing it, so I
I
mean,
did that back in the day.
well, the guy that got burned was 47, so I don't know. He was probably just walking.
So he's just an asshole. He doesn't deserve shit.
no.
Well,
mean-
if the fire broke out and it got bigger than you expected, and you wound
Yeah.
up catching on fire, that's not your fault.
Exactly.
You know,
Everybody was. I'm sure there was a fire. Like, get away from it. You know what I mean?
get
Like,
away from it.
yeah. It was actually real.
knows?
It was. I had an entertaining fucking moment when I took a little bit of mushrooms this weekend.
Oh God.
There was a. We were sitting around.
Say no to drugs, kids.
Yeah, please
Wait, but
do. 'cause
mushrooms are
I still
natural.
cut mushrooms
Jeff's
are
constantly
natural.
talking about drugs.
Listen, I do. I haven't done
I
it
do the
in
mushrooms.
forever. But I figured, somebody gave them to me. I was going up to Pennsylvania. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll try a little bit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's not like I'm doing.
That's where pencils
So
go
what'd
on
you drink
vacation.
this time?
It's
Were
not like
you a
I'm
bear?
doing crystal meth and fucking cocaine and shit every night. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit. It's a little bit of natural.
Well, you'd have no teeth.
Yeah, it's a little bit of it's a little bit of hallucinogenic. So, so it was actually really entertaining. I sat there for like an hour watching this little Matt had like saved the life of this cricket. This little cricket, and he was like, we had like a little gas fucking fire in the backyard.
I love Matt.
And like this fucking little cricket was like going around the campfire, and then finally he just dove in and fucking committed suicide. Yeah, it was very upsetting.
I remember you telling me about one time you were on all this drugs and you were all fucked up, and someone handed you a bag of Special K and told you to do a little bit, but you were so fucked up that you snorted the entire bag.
Oh, no.
I did. I snorted the entire bag.
And then you had to take a shit.
Yeah.
It's a common theme with Jeff having to take a shit while he's on drugs.
So you just do drugs and shit everywhere.
And he said he saw Mickey Mouse.
Losing all
Did you see Mickey Mouse?
I did see Mickey Mouse.
Tell Purple about Mickey Mouse.
I did.
What happened with Mickey Mouse?
Well, so what happened? This is back. God, this is when
This was before I even knew Jeff.
Yeah, this is like 21 years ago. This is when I first moved to New York. I went to this like rave on the Jersey Shore, and it was like
when there was a lot of raves.
There was a lot of raves,
yes.
and I mean, I just went for the drugs. You know what I mean? So I ate a whole bunch of ecstasy, and then like somebody gave me. That's exactly what happened. Somebody gave me Special K. And they're like, oh, here's the bag. And I'm like, all right, I'm cool, man. So I did. I went to do a little, but I was so fucking high that the whole thing went up my nose. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, Jesus, this is going to be bad. You know what I mean?
What happened?
So I went. No, so I went and I sat.
To a K-hole
I
when
did
you do
sort
that
of,
much.
but the ecstasy that
Kept
I took
you
was
up.
kind of
kept you
speedy, so it
awake.
kept me awake. But I was just sitting there at one point, like frozen, kind of like frozen, sitting on this cold fucking concrete floor, and I was like, man, I really got to take a shit. And I'm just like, because you do that kind of drugs, like it fucks up these insides.
It sure does.
So like I really did. I had to take a shit, and I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck, man. I'm just gonna shit my pants right here. Don't even care. Like that's how high I was.
Yeah.
And thank God my friend Alex came walking by as I was like contemplating this, and I was like, he's like, how you doing, man? I was like, I gotta take a shit. He's like, come on.
Oh, wow.
So he like walked me
I
to
wish
the
you
fucking
would have
bathroom.
shot
Tell Purple about
yourself.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh, so then as I was coming down, then the hallucinations really start. And I remember I was just sitting on these bleachers, and like I've never seen anything so clear and like in my life. Like you can see like shapes and stuff like that, but Mickey Mouse was literally flying around my head on like one of those little prop airplane things, those little wooden airplanes, just flying around my head in circles, and it was
amazing?
fucking awesome. It was awesome.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
So don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drugs are bad. I'm good.
Drugs are bad. I think that's why my brain's a little mess today.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I had
That
some
might
good
be
times back
He'll
then.
be back next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we won't actually. We won't be here next week.
No, but I was thinking I might do one with Jackie because we got the Halloween show coming up.
Yeah.
So maybe to promote the Halloween show, maybe
Yeah.
we'll have Jackie and Anthony in.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
If you want to come do the
Woohoo.
news, I'll let you know if we're going to do the news next week.
If
So.
you need some retarded news, give me a call.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in California, so.
Yeah. You could
Be
just
careful, it's on fire.
Yeah, I'm going to Santa Barbara, which is a beach town.
She's going to
so
fight the
there's
fires. Why else do you think she's
Yeah, I'm
going?
going to fight the
I believe
fires.
it.
Fight
Yeah.
fire with fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Fire. I love fire.
Ending is near.
So what are you going for?
A wedding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's getting married?
I don't really know them.
A friend of your friend.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And he's in the wedding party, so he's
Okay.
like, "Please, you have to come with me."
That's cool.
So.
It's free. Is
indifferent
he
about
paying for you to
weddings.
go to California?
I actually bought my plane fare with points,
All right.
so
gotta get a
I hope
card
he
with
pays for
points.
the hotel. We'll see.
I gotta get a card with points.
We'll see what happens.
All right, you gotta get out of here in like 5
I
minutes,
do.
so we gotta wrap this
Yep,
up.
we do.
All right, we'll
Okay.
see you later. We'll talk
Yep.
to you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.